Good morning, you guys. Hi. How is everyone? I literally just woke up a little bit ago. Good morning. I just wanted to come on real quick and discuss a few things that I feel need to be discussed. And I'd have to do this every few months, especially as the channel grows and I get new subscribers. Good morning. Hey, Leon, thank you for joining me. I am not here to do any reading or anything. I want to talk to you guys about a few things. Good morning. Hey, 444. Good morning. Hi. Come on in. I'll wait for a few more people to come in so I don't have to repeat myself. Good morning. Hey, Tracy. Mia, thank you. Got my troll patrols. Yep. Please hit the like button on your way in. Hi there. So I really don't wanna, I don't know. Spirit was nagging at me this morning to go live and talk about a few things. I got a comment on one of my videos from one of my subscribers, Christina Escobedo, which thank you very much because she actually raised a question that a lot of you are probably wondering about. Why she wanted to know why none of the tarot readers or psychics that she watches on YouTube saw this coronavirus coming. And I explained to her that, it would be very unethical and irresponsible for a psychic medium or tarot reader to spread panic and predict death or whatever. And Christina saw it as a huge inconvenience with this virus. Okay. You have to look at tarot and psychic ability in the grand scheme of things and from a spiritual standpoint. How are we as human beings, as souls, having a human experience on this earth, supposed to grow spiritually if you know about every single thing that's coming? There's a reason why Spirit does not show us that stuff, so that we can learn from all of this and grow. Okay. Now, if you really think about it, so those of you who know tarot is a method of divination that originated in 13th century France by the Catholic Church there. Okay. And it was a way for the Catholic Church to surreptitiously convert pagans and get them to convert and join the church. Tarot is actually a card game that is still played as a card game, much like poker or baccarat or bridge, like we do here in the United States. Okay. None of us knows when we're going to die. Now, the way my ability works, anybody who's had a private reading with me, is I can communicate with spirits on the other side, lost, people who are passed on. Okay. And that's to help you get closure and to help you find comfort and healing, knowing that your loved one is at rest and at peace. Okay. But for me to sit here and predict. I mean, I have predicted earthquakes and stuff. But if you think about it and you look back at all of these readings, there's a repetitive message that many readers are picking up. But because we're focused on collective energy, the collective's energy was focused more on 3D stuff, love relationships, their careers, their jobs, their health, their family, and the mundane. The major arcana in tarot cards, that is spiritual stuff that we have no control over. That's in the grand scheme of things, okay? We've been pulling the Tower card, the Judgment card, the Death card, the Sun card for how many months or years now? But because I focus on love and twin flame, divine soulmate relationships, I interpret those cards and messages from my own guides for my tribe, for people who are on twin flame divine soulmate missions. I was not focusing on, you know, some freaking pandemic or disaster or plague that is coming. Okay. Hang on, I forgot to turn my ringer off on my phone. Okay. Hey, Nisi. So I hope, you know, you kind of understand, you know, tarot, and especially on YouTube. YouTube is an entertainment platform. Okay. If you really, you know, we're here to entertain you first and foremost. If you read all of our disclosures and disclaimers on our About tab on our channels, I tell you guys, you need to use your own common sense and free will to make your own decisions for yourself. Okay. I have almost 32,000 subscribers and tons of people who watch who aren't subscribed. Okay. We pick up on collective energy. Okay. Not every reading is going to be for every single person out here. Even on my Patreon platform, I have many, many subscribers there. And even though that platform, that content is exclusively created for that platform, they are still general readings, you guys. Not every reading is going to hit home for you every single time. So if you've had a personal reading with me, use that as your advice, okay? And if you're getting confused and conflicted, you need to stop watching tarot videos for a while, you guys. Also, you guys need to stop emailing me with personal stuff. Okay. My time and energy is valuable. You know, I earn a living too, just like you guys do. And, you know, once you've had a reading with me, let the energy settle for at least 30 days before you get another reading. I don't do follow-ups. You need to let the energy sit. What will be, will be. Okay. Whatever is meant for you and your highest good is what is meant to be. Accept it. Okay. You may not like the outcome of your personal reading, but because the future is never set in stone, you have the power to alter your future. Good morning, Casey. I also want to address the fact that there's a lot of negative energy out here right now. There's other fake readers attacking the true light workers. There's other jealous people attacking us, people who are mentally ill, unstable, jealous, insecure, are afraid of our light and afraid of our power. So those of you who are light workers out here, be vigilant, guard your energy. Okay. Good morning, Christine. Okay. Guard your energy. Watch my videos how to do that. Okay. I am I'm heavily spiritually protective. I have a strong group of people on the other side and guardian angels and guides protecting me. So you can try attacking me as much as you want. You have no power here. And whatever you sent to me is being returned to you 1,000-fold. I don't allow that energy. And I'm not going to. If you email me with some nasty shit, you're not going to get much from me. Other than a toodaloo, motherfucker. I've been doing this professionally for almost 40 years. I'm very confident, capable in my abilities and in my gift. You know, take this time of self-isolation, self-imposed quarantine to work on yourselves. Take this time to slow down. Look at what you're offering the world, how you can share your own divine gifts with the world, how you can help your neighbors, your family, but in a healthy way, not in a one-sided, codependent way. If you're suffering from mental illness, you should be getting counseling at this time. Doing that inner work, doing the shadow work. Don't be looking to YouTube tarot readers as your savior. Get a private reading to figure out what is going on specifically for you. Okay? You know, we readers, we psychic mediums, we have lives too, we have families. We're all in this stuff together. Okay? And we especially get drained. We get tired because we're feeling all of this negative collective energy. So we're really in spiritual warfare. This is literally Armageddon. It just showed up in a way that none of us expected. We expected hellfire, brimstone, people rising up from the dead, the oceans turning red with blood, all of this crap. No, it showed up. An apocalypse doesn't mean the end of the world. It means a change, a massive change. It's the Tower. The Tower card in tarot is apocalyptic energy. It creates change. It removes old, outworn foundations that no longer work in order for something better to be rebuilt on something strong. Okay? This is not the end of the world. What it is a change. And it's the end of the world as we know it for something better to come in and transform the human race. Okay. Everybody's saying, oh, the atmosphere looks better. The ozone layer is repairing itself. The oceans are blue. This is temporary, because when things go back to normal and people start going back to work, it's going to be the same pollution and bullshit unless we make changes now, long-lasting, sustainable change. This is our wake-up call. This is spirit putting mankind on its proper path now, okay? Putting us as individuals on our proper paths. So instead of bemoaning all of this and thinking that this is a inconvenience, look at it from a spiritual perspective and from the grand scheme of things. We are all inconvenienced. We all have to sacrifice and get in that hanged man energy and release what no longer serves us, become enlightened, open to a new way of doing things and seeing things from a global perspective, not looking at it from a selfish 3D emperor perspective. Okay, this isn't about me. It's not about you. It's about us. There is me in team. There's no I. There's no I in team. There's me in team, though. Become part of a team here. Light workers need to stop. True light workers need to stop hating on each other and being jealous and stealing from each other. Do your own thing. Share your own gift. Figure out what that is. Okay. There's a lot of negative readers with very large followings here on YouTube. And you know what? They're attracting all of those negative people, negative, low vibrational people. And then they wonder why they get all stressed out and stuff, because they're attracting it to them. And they can have those people. I don't want those people. I know who my soul tribe is. My soul tribe are divine masculines and divine feminines, light workers, people who are looking to better themselves and looking for spiritual guidance. Okay. Hello, Poland. I'm part Polish myself. My mother's 100% Polish. She was a Krasinski. Poland is on my bucket list to visit when we can travel again. I love you too. I love all of my subscribers, my people here, my soul tribe. Okay. You know, if I tell people all the time, I am not everyone's cup of tea. I have a sense of humor. My gift is my sense of humor and my joy, because I am happy to be alive. I've nearly died twice. I am actually, yeah, twice. I am happy to be alive. My life is not perfect. I am not perfect. I'm far from it. I'm a fallen angel, but that's why I'm here, because I am helping people who are going through what I've already been through, or who have been through what I've been through, figure out their true path here. And I do it with kindness and a sense of humor. I don't take it seriously. And I love to make other people smile and laugh. And if you don't like the way I read, if you don't like the decks of cards I use, if you don't like profanity and nudity and realness, then go find yourself a fake reader. Okay, nobody is forcing you to watch this channel. Nobody is forcing you to do anything. We all have free will. Okay. Nobody's forcing me to come live. I'm doing it because Spirit was like nagging at me this morning. They're like, do you need to just have a coffee clutching with your people this morning, because there's a lot of misconception about what tarot is and divination. Okay. And there's a huge difference between a general collective reading and getting a private reading. There's a lot of, low vibrational people who they hop from tarot channel to tarot channel to tarot channel, trying to get messages and, hear what they want to hear and not what they need to hear, because they're not open to hearing the truth. And that's why they're afraid to get a private reading, because they don't want to hear the fucking truth. They're afraid of the goddamn truth. And I tell people before I start my readings, I'm like, I am not here to waste your time and money to blow smoke up your butt. The messages that come through will be for your highest good, like it or not. So you have to be open to receiving the messages, whether you like it or not. And it's not always pretty. That's right, Casey. Believe me, I feel your pain. It's not easy. And that's where doing the shadow work starts. It begins with being very, very honest and very gentle and accepting of all parts of you, okay? The good and the dark. We all have a dark and a light side to us. Nobody's perfect. And that's the beauty of it. Finding beauty in the imperfection of it, but knowing that there's a divine order in the grand scheme of things. There is no coincidences in this world. It's synchronicity and serendipity. And at the end of the day, the only thing that matters is love. And I tell you guys this all the time. You know who God loves most? Is Satan. You know who Satan loves the most? Is God. And even people who are out here thumping their Bibles, the religious extremists, I haven't seen a goddamn one of them pull out their wallet to help their collective. In fact, I saw an infomercial for Billy Graham Ministries looking for money the other day. That charity, that foundation is worth billions. Where's Bill Gates, Joel Osteen, TD Banks? I'd see a damn one of them pull out their wallet and donate half of their millions. There's hypocrites out there. You gotta be careful, you guys. Okay, and just because I'm spiritual doesn't mean that I'm gonna be all rainbows, butterflies, sunshine, and cream cheese. I'm gonna be me. Yep. Cream cheese is a good thing, though. It is. You can't make cheesecake without cream cheese. Hi, Roxy. Good morning from Jamaica. Are you living in Jamaica, or do you live here in the United States? So I got spiritually attacked in my sleep twice this past week. My father and brother stepped in, though. They're deceased, obviously, on the other side. I also want to remind you guys, remember, I think it was the Friday night quickie or maybe last week's Hump Day Love Shack reading all of a sudden I said, Moses supposes his toes look like roses. And I couldn't remember where I heard that. It just came out of the blue to me. One of my subscribers saw that, and she commented under the video. She said it's from Singing in the Rain. So Singing in the Rain was one of my dad's favorite musicals. And he actually took me to see it in the theater when I was a kid. So that was my father telling me that he was here. And this was the day before I got spiritually attacked in my sleep. And when I got spiritually attacked in my sleep, the next morning I woke up to some hate mail from somebody. So there's no coincidences. That was my dad warning me that somebody was going to attack me and that he would be there for me. And there's, and I've had other psychics confirm that there's more than one trying to get in my energy, and I have a strong block around my energy. I'm protected. Even when I'm vulnerable, I'm protected. Yeah, and magic only works if you believe in it. It only works if you believe in it. And know that whatever negative energy you put out there will be returned to you 1,000-fold. You get what you give. Simple. It's like the number one rule of the law of attraction. You get what you give. What goes around comes around. Okay. Watch what you're watching on social media. I'm pretty much not on Facebook on my personal account. I do have my business account there, but I just post random stuff on there. I watch NBC nightly news maybe 3 times a week. I don't watch the news every day, and that's the only news I watch is NBC nightly news with Lester Holt. Okay. Don't worry, yeah, exactly. There's just a lot of negative fear-mongering people. There's a lot of media outlets that promote fear and incorrect information. There's nothing anybody can do. It doesn't matter about the numbers. It doesn't matter, in the grand scheme of things. Less than 1% of the entire world's population is dying from this virus. If you think about the billions of people on this earth and the teeny tiny percentage of people who are actually dying, okay? It's just a particularly nasty virus. But it's not a death sentence for most people, okay? Sorry, my allergies. I have seasonal allergies and my eyes, nose, and throat get itchy. Yeah, so people are like blowing this out of proportion, and because of our certain leaders in office who are just unbelievably ignorant and narcissistic, and their small amount of sheeple are creating all of this chaos. And it's going to be their downfall. It will be their downfall. This is Spirit's way of weeding out the negative people out here. And unfortunately, some of the good people are being sacrificed. But it's so that everyone else can awaken here. Yeah, we're going to make it through. We got to, this virus is not going away. It's always going to be here. It's just going to mutate. They will find a virus. Okay, they have something, but it's going to take 18 months to get it to market. They've done animal trials on it, and they're going to start doing human trials on it. They're fast tracking it through the FDA and working with other scientists in other countries together on this vaccine. So just got to ride it out. And you should have been washing your damn hands and showering anyway. And staying home when you're sick. And this is these American companies forcing workers and making them feel guilty about taking sick time and the vacation time they've earned and working people to death, and saying that, well, you can't work from home when damn straight you can work from home. Many, many jobs you can do from home. You don't have to come to the office. It was their way of controlling people so they can keep an eye on you and spy on you while you're at your desk in your cubicle. Forcing mothers to choose between staying home and taking care of themselves and their sick kids, or going to work and putting their sick kids in daycare. Things are changing. Things are going to change in the workplaces now. Companies are going to start rethinking their work from home policies and their sick time and sick day policies. We are the only country in the world that doesn't offer 6 months of paid maternity leave for new mothers and dads, who doesn't have 2-hour lunches, who makes people come to work when they're sick and make them feel bad about it. And the leave that they get if they take FMLA is unpaid. You have to use your short-term disability and then your long-term disability and your vacation days before they pay out for that, which is bullshit. I was an HR management consultant for many, many years, and I've owned other businesses before. So this is our tower moment, you guys. And we keep seeing the sun. And the sun, as you know, trumps all other cards in the entire tarot. It is positivity, rebirth, enlightenment, healing, awakening. It's a blessing. It's blessings from the divine. Okay? So you just got to keep singing in the rain. Keep singing in the rain. You guys should watch that musical. There's like some classic songs in there and fabulous dance numbers. It's raining right now, but we're going to keep singing in the rain, right? Yep, and those that do not awaken, well, they're going to be met with disaster. It's going to be their own downfall. Yep. If you guys haven't seen the movie Idiocracy, that's what we're living in right now. Soylent Green is another one. Singing in the Rain you need to watch. So Yeah. I an episode of The Simpsons. I don't know, this is like some really fucked up like sci-fi movie. I don't know. This isn't like I said, it says in the Bible that Christ was going to come like a thief in the night, like in a way that we never expected. And the light workers, the twin flames, divine soulmates, are being called to fulfill our purpose now and help you guys just stay positive and understand, you know, how tarot works, you know, and why we didn't pick up on this pandemic, okay? Because that's not where our focus is, because we're focused on, these are general readings picking up on collective energy. The collective's focus was more on 3D stuff, okay? And it's not for me to tell you when you're going to die or if you're, you know, whatever. I will tell you, you know, I can tell you when you're having a private reading with me, if you've got some underlying health issues that you need to go to a doctor and get addressed. I will tell you how a loved one passed away if you're asking me to channel your loved one, or if your loved one happens to step through while I'm reading for you, which happens a lot, okay? And that's their way of validating that it is them and not some trickster entity, okay? I can tell you that if the energy stays the same and you stay on the same course and you don't change, this is what's going to happen. I will tell you if you're on your right path or if you need to change things up or look at something else. Okay. And it is very unethical to spread fear and panic. Even on a good day, Sylvia Brown was only 85% accurate. The what was her name? Baba Vanush or whatever, the blind old lady, even on a good day was 85% accurate. No psychic medium or tarot reader is always going to be 100% accurate for every single person. Okay, because there are people who seek out readings who aren't truly open, or their energy is all over the place. That's why I tell you, don't come to me when you're anxious, nervous, or scared, or upset when you get a reading, because it will come out in your reading and it will affect your reading. I also will not spy on people. If this person does not directly affect you, it's none of your damn business what they're doing with your ex. They're an ex for a reason. And when I do readings, if it sounds like an ex or a karmic soulmate, you need to look at why you're allowing that person's energy to continue to affect you, and why you're allowing that cord to be there, that cord of connection to be there. You're holding yourself back from moving on to something better that's meant for you. So the only way to get rid of what we call an earworm is a song that you can't get out of your head, is just to listen to it. And then listen to other music after that, and it'll go away. Tomato, tomato, banana, banana, banana. I like the Minions. Can I explain about past life? Well, the soul never dies. And the reason why we are reincarnated is that we can learn more and continue to grow. We choose this, okay? Especially if you've ended a previous life prematurely, like through suicide or accidentally. You choose that. We sign up for this lifetime in the 5D, but it's that we can grow, or because we want to. We have free will. You know, everyone, our soulmates, you could have more than one soulmate. There's not, you can only have one twin flame, and not everyone is called to a twin flame mission. Okay? Twin flames are light workers brought together to serve the divine and the collective, to heal the collective for a spiritual purpose. Yep, I've got past lives in France, Europe, Egypt, all over. It's in your DNA. So look at your ancestry. Okay, but you can also have things that aren't picked up in your DNA that go back to other countries. You can even flip from male to female between lifetimes. But you cannot be an animal soul or a human soul. You're one or the other, but never. Animal souls are always animal souls. Human souls are always human souls. Yep. That's how my past lives too, Stephen, have been shown to me in my dreams. I've heard that your rising sign might be your next life's sun sign, or so look at your okay, so if you look at your north node and your south node, your true node, and which I think your true node and then the midheaven, they're opposite signs. My true node is Taurus. My south node is Scorpio. My Neptune is in Scorpio. So my past life is your south node. So my past life, I was a psychic medium, alchemist, witch, warlock. In my past life, I was told that I was a personal psychic medium counselor to kings and queens, which is interesting because Madame Marie Lenormand, who is from France, and I have several past lives in France. I have French blood in me. She was a psychic medium, tarot reader for Josephine Bonaparte, who was the wife of Napoleon. So I don't know if I could very possibly be Marie Lenormand reincarnated in this lifetime. The Taurus is the Hierophant in tarot. The Hierophant is a teacher on earth, a spiritual leader, a leader of the collective, who's down to earth, streetwise and spiritual. That is my calling. That your north node is your true calling in this lifetime. Your south node is your past life, your past karma. My Chiron, which is the wounded healer, is in Pisces. So part of my job is there's a few Pisces people I'm supposed to be healing right now. You can't make this shit up. Astrology is the oldest science. It's been around since the beginning of time. Yep, Pisces rising. You probably act more Pisces, Stephen. My rising is Leo. My Venus is Leo, so I look and act more Leo to the public, but I'm truly I'm Cancer Sun on the cusp of Gemini, which is the cusp of magic, by the way. And I've got Capricorn Moon. So all of that stuff, but my chart is mostly earth, fire, and water. Hey, Cindy. But I just wanted to just come on and chat with you guys, address these, the negative energies, explain to you why we weren't supposedly picking up on the pandemic coming, because that's not where the focus was. And that's not our job. We can see stuff. It doesn't mean that we have any control over stuff that's coming, because if it's divinely meant to be, no psychic medium or tarot reader is going to stop it from coming. We can only help you understand why. And that's what tarot does. Tarot goes deep into the subconscious energy, and we explain to you why it's happening and how you can grow from it. That's what tarot is, and that's what divination should be. To help you understand the energy, how you can use it to your advantage, and how you can grow and learn from it. What else? Anything else? You just, you really need, the only way to really delve into your past lives is to have someone who is a shaman or does past life regression, like a professional psychologist or psychiatrist, to tap into that. But you can get inklings of past lives through some of your actual fears. Like if you have a fear of drowning or suffocation, fear of flying, those are inklings of past life traumas that need to be healed in this lifetime. If you have an affinity, like say if you live in one country, but you're attracted to things from another country, like say, like for me, like I have a lot of Asian and French and Spanish things in my house, and the countries that I'm interested in traveling to, those are inklings of not only my own heritage in this lifetime, my ancestral lineage, but where I've had past lives. Well, when you find a good reader, usually they're accurate and whatever they tell you happens, or you've experienced it already. Again, we're picking up energy. We can be, whatever energy is attached to you or that you're living through in your conscious life is what we pick up on, whether it's stuff that happened a long time ago or is happening now or is coming. So if the reader, if you resonate and it keeps happening to you, that's how you know you've got a good reader. And again, we have different collectives we read for. We have different people and souls in our soul tribe. There's no coincidences. you find or are drawn to certain psychic mediums or readers because you may have some sort of a soul connection to them. Hey, Gina. Hey, Nisi. So if you want to know about past lives and all of that, you need to have that work done with a professional, experienced shaman or paranormal psychologist who can safely put you through hypnosis. You need to be very careful with hypnosis because it can be very dangerous. Because you don't want to be guided through some nasty portals and that. I've had soul retrieval done by my friend. She is Viking Wolf Woman. Her name is Michelle Blaylock. She's a registered nurse for her day job, and she is a shaman. She can do she does past life regression, soul retrieval, and Akashic. She has access to the Akashic records. She's done soul retrieval on me, and she is very, very experienced. And she does it from a distance too. So if you're looking for someone who can do it at a distance, her name is Viking Wolf Woman on Facebook. Michelle Blaylock. She's a Capricorn. She's good. She's good at what she does. Very down to earth. Facebook, Viking Wolf Woman. That's how you get a hold of her. Just reach out to her on Facebook. Tell her that I sent you. And she's very reasonable. Okay. You can also access past lives through prayer and meditation. If you're open to it, just ask your guardian angels to help you. But you need to be grounded. Ground your energy first. So to recap, we're just here having a talk. I needed to address what tarot is about. Don't send me fucking hate mail because you're jealous or you're mentally ill, because you're not going to get much out of me. Know what tarot is supposed to be used for, why light workers and tarot readers didn't warn everybody about the pandemic, and just to have a nice little coffee talk with you guys. Thank you, Steve. Same here. No, and I get it. I get a lot of jealous women throwing negative energy because I trigger their insecurities. But you know what? If I trigger your insecurities, you need to ask yourself, how is it going to benefit me by sending hate mail to Annette? What do I hope to gain from this? Because again, if you're throwing negative energy out, it's going to be thrown back at you 1,000-fold. If anything, I should be inspiring you to be the best version of yourselves. I didn't get to where I'm at to Empress status by fucking around out here. I worked really hard. I've been doing this for almost 40 years. I've done the work on myself. We're still a work in progress here. Everyone's still a work in progress. No one's perfect. Be you, be yourselves, be genuine. That's all I can be. I'm out here putting myself out here. I don't care if you like me or not. Nobody's forcing anyone to watch my channel. We all have free will. You know, my tribe are typically people who are higher vibrational, again, who are on divine soulmates, twin flame missions, or wanting to know how to be the best versions of themselves that they can possibly be. Yep, you're all guided here. And this channel is still growing. It's still growing because of your likes, your shares, your thumbs up, your subscribes, your support of my work. Okay. I signed up for this mission and I'm glad to do the work, but you know, I'm human too. Okay, do you guys have any other questions about the paranormal or how tarot and divination work? Yep, that's why you have deja vu. I believe in parallel. I believe that there's a parallel universe because I travel there every night. I have a whole nother life somewhere. I see, like I said, I see my past lives. I get downloads all the time. I've got a download this morning when I woke up, and here I am. I was like, I was chatting with another a friend of mine, psychic medium, this morning. We were comparing notes about what we were experiencing, and you know, I'm human. I do get bothered by stuff because you know I'm not a hateful person. And I attract so much hatred and jealousy from other women, which is very sad. And, you know, I just felt spirit was like, you need to just go live this morning with your coffee and just have it out. Let it out. Address it. I have to talk about stuff, otherwise it eats away at me. And unless you're a psychic medium or tarot reader, you have no idea what it's like to see what we see and deal with the stuff. And we have to share because our message can benefit many others. No, and I've experienced hate and bullying and jealousy since I was a child. So it's nothing new. It sucks that people are that small and hateful and that they have to act like that. You know, and people need to stop and think and walk a mile in someone else's shoes before you start judging. And there was a meme I put up not too long ago, and it said, we are constantly being judged by people who don't even have their own shit together. I realized I had the gift when I was probably, I would say 8 or 9 years old, because I would have a lot of deja vu and I would just sense stuff, like pick up on stuff. Aw, cherish love. You're so sweet. So my downloads come to me in many, many ways. When I'm doing readings for you guys, they come to me instantaneously in my mind's eye, and they come very fast. I have all the clairs. I'm clairsentient, clairvoyant, clairaudient. Um, I'm an empath. All of my senses are triggered. All five senses, six senses are triggered when I'm doing readings. When I get that inspiration, it can come to me while I'm watching a movie. It can come to me in my dreams. It can come to me while I'm brushing my teeth in the morning. It can come to me while I'm in the shower, while I'm walking out in nature, while I'm sitting down meditating. Many, many, many ways. I am so connected to the other side. And for me to say, don't pay attention to it, I would say I do pay some attention to it. But if we were giving attention out like money, I give it a penny rather than $1,000 because I'm an empath. I don't allow it to affect me in a negative way. I don't give it power. Well, I got all three water signs in my chart. So, and being intuitive, I'm more sensitive than most people. I've got Cancer and Leo. Leos are extremely sensitive. They have huge hearts, lots and lots of love. No, you just need to be careful. I would, the sleep meditation music, the best ones I like is Yellow Brick Cinema because she doesn't put any subliminal messages in her music. She is a true light worker. So Yellow Brick Cinema is the best spa music to listen to on YouTube, in my opinion, and she is amazing. And there's a couple other ones. There's some very good binaural beats music that I listen to that is safe. Yeah, there's a lot of energy vampires. I believe that the person that sent me this hate mail was looking for attention and is some sort of a masochist. Yeah, Yellow Brick Cinema is the best. I highly recommend you guys subscribe to her channel. She is a true light worker. I listen to her stuff. I like the sound of rain. I like listening to ocean waves. I play a lot of her stuff when I do when I did your guided meditation, which I'm going to be doing I'll be putting out another guided meditation. It will not be live though. I'm just going to record it, and I will have some nice visual stuff going for you guys. You're just going to hear my voice. So I'm going to do some more guided meditation videos for you in the very near future. Okay. I'm probably going to do them first on my Patreon channel for my Patreon subscribers because they're paying for that service, my extra time. So I may do something there first. Patreon, I offer full-length extended monthly love readings. It is specifically created for Patreon. It is not here for the general public. and they're extended, so you get more cards, more messages, and I do life coaching videos there too. So Nisi, you're wondering what the difference was, and I replied to your comment too this morning. I saw that when I woke up, Nisi. So I hope that makes sense for you. And again, just go by what I told you in your private reading. Okay, anything else you want to know quick about the... Yeah, there's a lot of low vibrational jealous people. Like I said, they're insecure or they're actually mentally ill, or, I would read the book, it's called The Four Agreements. I don't agree with everything he says in his series of books, The Four Agreements, but I can relate to a lot of it. Some of it makes sense, but some of it's too out there for me to buy into. But a lot of it makes sense when he talks about the ego and being triggered. So if you haven't read, I would read The Four Agreements. Okay, Amy, no problem. I just want to come on and just, have a coffee clutching with you guys and explain a few things. Yeah, there's a lot of two-faced people. Thank you for the donation. Thank you, Caroline. You guys are awesome. You have a good day too. No, I never got kicked off of YouTube for copyright infringement. I've had copyright strikes because of music I've played, but all they do is they don't allow you to monetize. And if you are monetized, they just take whatever advertising and super chat money you earn as royalty for the music. That's all. I've never ever gotten kicked off of YouTube or shut down during a live at all. And I don't do it often. I don't often play copyrighted music. And honestly, it's helping the artist because you're promoting their music and they get the money for the royalties anyway. So why not allow people to, if the right controls are put in place, why not allow fellow YouTubers to use your music? Yeah, I don't know, Stacy. You're gonna you can fight it. You can put in an appeal. A lot of times it's just false because right now YouTube has cut back on their staff. So they're not able to fully monitor. So a lot of stuff is just automated. Thank you for the donation. Thank you. Yeah, so just have them do a manual review, and it might take a while to resolve, but it might come out in your favor anyway. Well, and then what sucks is like the safe music that you can actually use is terrible. It's by like some, half-assed wannabe musicians, and it's like just very generic and it sucks. Like if I wanna play Diana Ross and the Supremes, it's because she's a freaking goddess and I love her music. But again, they ultimately benefit. Anything else you guys want to know about tarot, the paranormal? Real quick. I've been on for almost an hour and 11 minutes. You enjoy that wine. Mona Lisa, did you see my my thumbnail I posted for this video? It's like a rock and roll Mona Lisa. Since the Louvre is closed, like she's just sitting back chilling with her shades, her smoke, her guitar. Oh. I really should get going. I'll finish my coffee with you guys. And then I need to get showered and get dressed. I have to get the air sign and the fire sign videos today. You're drinking Crystal Light. Because I believe in me. The Indian goddess washing her hands. That is Kuan Yin, I believe. I'm going to put some more doozies up later for you guys. Follow me on Instagram at Tarot by Annette. I do post some interesting things there. Occasionally I will post, short card spreads. I'm just reading your comments. You guys are awesome. Nisi, I did not get your email about the candles and bath salts. So if you can please resend it, and it didn't end up in my spam folder, Nisi, because I can send you an email with that information if you guys are interested in my Blessed and Dressed devotional candles and bath salts, and you live in the United States, I can ship. You sent it again this morning? Okay, I'll look after I get done. Yeah, Nikita and I are just hanging out with you guys real quick. Like I said, I just felt the need to come live this morning, and yeah, you're not too far. You're not too far. I'm staying out of Illinois. You guys got the freaking plague down there worse than we do in Wisconsin. King of Cups was Six of Cups. It's feelings of nostalgia of the past, looking back to simpler, happier times. Somebody who's new to love. They've never felt love like this, or they have new feelings, or they're healing some past childhood emotional wounding is what that is. Somebody may have also been molested as a child. Once I hit 100,000 subscribers, I will start doing tarot lessons on another platform. As far as dreaming and light work, I don't believe we always dream, okay? We just may not remember it when we wake up. There's different stages of sleep, and we do our dreams during the REM state. It's just that some people remember their dreams more often than others. Sleep is needed for our bodies to heal and for our minds to heal, and for our cells to repair themselves and to regenerate. That's why it's important to get at least 8 to 9 hours of deep sleep, restful sleep. Okay. Also, people's dreams can be affected by medications they're taking or not taking. And if you had bad Mexican or Chinese food right before bed. All right. Well, nice. Thank you for stopping in. Is that Taryn? Thank you for stopping by. You're welcome, Rosemary. Bye, Robin. Take care. Love you, girl. All right. I'm going to finish my coffee here, and my coffee with my orange peel in it. All right. So I hope this makes sense. And again, I just needed to get that out there. Like it or not, like I said, nobody's forcing you to watch this channel. You don't have to like me. I'm not here to have everybody like me. It's not who I am. It's my channel. Do what I want. Yeah, watch. I put like a very brief little Kitchen Witch 7-minute video how to make this Italian orange cappuccino. The other day, it's on the channel, Casey. It's delicious. All right, you guys, I want you to enjoy the rest of your day. I got to get dressed and get ready to do the air sign and fire sign videos and get those up. I spent the last couple of days packing, getting ready to move. I'm going to be starting to move things into my new place April 15th. My official move date is April 30th. So trying to get done as much as I can right now. So you guys take care of yourselves. I love you. Thank you for listening and watching. I hope you gained some perspective from a psychic medium standpoint today. Okay. And that we have a better understanding here. Thank you, Leon and Casey and everyone, my troll patrol, the mod squad. Yeah, I will give you guys a virtual tour of my new place once I get everything settled and pictures up on the wall and get it so I like it. I will give you guys a virtual video tour. Okay. Like a little behind the scenes tour of my castle. Okay. I love you guys. You take care of yourselves. Stay well, stay positive. You know, we only have a few more weeks to go and then things will slowly start getting back to normal again. This is all temporary, okay? Nobody's gonna die, okay? Not any of you and your people, okay? Love you guys. Stay positive, spread your light into the world. Namaste. Bye. Love you. Mwah. See you Wednesday morning, you guys. Bye.